What's going on, everybody? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you the Men of Fire series for Aries, Leo, and Sag for the month of July 2021. I'm doing them all together in one video because the turnout hasn't been too good. I haven't even been able to get 500, people to watch a video for the men series. I do understand by looking at, the statistics on my channel that 70% of the people who watch the videos are women, but I still wanted to do something for the men. So instead of me doing individual readings for each sign for the men, I'm just going to do it by element. So right now I'm doing the fire. So this is going to be for the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius man for the month of July. And what this will also allow me to do is if I want to do another one for you guys mid-month, it won't be so taxing on me to keep up, because I post for the others, for all the signs weekly. So, it takes a lot of energy to do these readings. For me, it does. I don't know about anybody else, but it does drain me. So I have to recoup. And so that's why I would need at least 500 views in order for me to do it for individual signs for the men. So if you check out the video and you like it, let me know your sign in the comment section. You don't have to say much. You could just say what your sign is, or, whatever you want to say in the comment section. So the first row or the first column here has to do with your spiritual self, your inner self, your religious self, what have you. The middle column does with your career, money, and finance. And this last column over here deals with your family life, your love life, your social life, okay? So I put some cards out so that we could get into it. Since we're doing such a large audience in this one reading, I put out a few cards ahead of time so that we could save time and get right into it. So as far as yourself, when you're talking about yourself and what's going on within you, we have the playground and we have the surprise card that came out in reverse. Okay. The challenge in the situation is the rune called Fehu, but it's in reverse. When it's upright, this is Fehu upright. When it's in reverse, it talks about ill fortune and bad luck. It talks about losing wealth and possessions. Wealth and property are holding you back, lacking resources. And we have that clarified with the long road card. The suggestion in reference to resolving this issue is to tap into the 11th house energy for you. All right. And we have that clarified. This is my King of Cups energy for the Uno cards. So what I'm getting here for what's going on for some of you, some of you have a large, some of you have a large house. You got a lot of property. Or you have a lot of properties. You could have business properties, residential properties. But some of you have a lot of properties that you have to manage is what I'm getting here. So that could be holding you back from doing some of the things that you want. And so I feel like the suggestion in reference to this would be for you to tap into your 11th house energy. This would be for you to connect with other like-minded individuals, maybe to talk about long-term investments, long-term strategies in reference to, what you may want to do with your property. Some of you may be considering selling, especially if you have multiple properties. Some of you have a large, just maybe one large property, and because of that property, you're not allowed to really do a whole lot. So I feel like for some of you, the challenge is you keeping it for the long haul because it could be draining your finances. And you're not surprised by it. I feel like the cost of it, or you knew the costs that were involved. But I feel like for some of you, you're having a issue maintaining it. Some of you may be considering selling your home, okay, or your condo or whatever you have, especially if you have multiple properties. But, in order for you to find the right buyer, you may need to connect with some like-minded individuals. So if you're in an organization or a group, you may want to check with them. You may want to check with local organizations in your neighborhood or in your community. That may help you as well. Yeah, you may be able to get some resources and maybe have somebody assist you, get you some assistance with taking care of your property. That's some of you. Some of you have a lot of property to take care of. Some of you, I'm getting here that, you may have been in a position where you may not have taken a lot seriously, especially with COVID, what was going on with COVID. Some of you, as a result now, you may want to go on vacation. Maybe you want to set up something in the backyard for the kids to play. But it's going to take some time for you to get that done because it's going to cost money. And some of you have a lot of your money tied up in other places right now, so you're trying to figure out the best way to go about it. So some of you, again, are going to be connecting with people in, like-minded organizations, some of your friends, maybe checking into some community programs to see maybe perhaps about loans, long-term investments. Yeah, taking out a loan is what I'm getting for some of you. Let's clarify the surprise and reverse energy. Some of you have just been not taking things seriously. And as a result of not taking things seriously, you may have been spending frivolously on toys and things that that appease you, that appeal to you. As a result, you could be having some financial difficulty. Some of you, there could be a situation where some of you have, your money's tied up in your home, so you can't go out and do things. So the universe is saying maybe have your friends come over to your place. That's what I'm getting for some of you as well. What's the surprise energy in reverse, please? For Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, man. Surprise in reverse, please. Thank you. So we have the 6 of Diamonds. So yeah, this is all about, some of you didn't save. You spent a lot of money on frivolous things and you didn't save, or you were, buying for this one, buying for that one. And as a result, now that you may have something that you want to do, or you're considering some type of project that you may want to invest in, and it's going to take you a long time to get where you need to get because you may have blown your savings. We have the Star card in reverse here, clarifying the long road. Yeah, some of you, your dreams, some of the things that you always wanted to do, if it's not because you got this property that's draining you and taking all your money, you could always have some problems with it. There's always something that you have to do with it. That could be a problem as well. But just lacking resources in general, some of you, you're not able to do the things that you want to do because you don't have the finances to do it. Or you could have run into some bad luck, is what I'm getting here. But the universe is saying that you should connect with some friends or some like-minded people that you're in organizations with, and offer your help because you make it, what you need in return. So I'm hearing volunteer for some of you. We have this clarified with the Knight of Swords energy here, this King of Cups energy. Yeah, you need to get out and socialize and go to different events, volunteer and communicate with people, and you'll be surprised at the assistance that you might find. That's what I'm getting for you guys. So yeah, some of you have a lot of property that is difficult for you to manage, and it's costing you an arm and a leg. Some of you may have wasted some money or squandered some money, and now you may have something that you need to do, and it's going to take you twice as long to get it done. That's what I'm seeing for some of you. Some of you, like I said, you could be building a little playground in the backyard for your kids, or maybe you want to do something for the community. Maybe you're in the process of working with people to build a community playground, and you're trying to figure out how to get the funding for that, is what I'm getting for a lot of you. But that's what I got for what's going on with you personally and with what's on your mind, basically. Now, as far as career, money, and finance, we have the Boat, clarified with frivolity. The challenge in the situation is the Northeast symbol. The rune symbol of Northeast is the number 10, which talks about basic needs, necessary, prerequisites, requirements. It talks about providing your basic needs, developing spiritual practice, obtaining a mate, and protection. It also talks about restricted progress until needs are met. A good foundation is required. Warning against building castles in the sky. What is a need versus a desire? So you get the point with this symbol here. We have that clarified with his thoughts. So yeah, you're thinking about what's most important. All right, that's the challenge in the situation. The universe is saying you should embody the energies of the 12th house to resolve this issue. We have that clarified with the 8 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like with it saying that the 8 of Swords in reverse is the solution here, this is for some of you, you need to use your imagination in reference to the situation here. Some of you, as far as career, money, and finance, you want to buy nice things. Like I feel like for some of you, you may want to pay, you want a vacation, you may want a trip. Okay, because frivolity is all about having fun, slowing down, stopping and smelling the roses. Like what butterflies do when they go to a plant, right? They stop, they smell it, they enjoy the plant, whatever it is that they do, and then they move on to the next one, but they take their time doing it. There's no rush. This is all fun. So some of you may want to take a vacation. Some of you may want to purchase a boat. You may want to go on a cruise, okay? But some of you want to go someplace and have some fun on your vacation, right? But the challenge is that you are not in a position financially. I feel like this is what's going on over here as well. There's some things that you want to do, but financially, you're not in a position to do it. So you're thinking about what you need to do. And so with the 12th house energy here, this talks about tapping in, listening to your dreams, meditating. And I feel like it'll come to you because with the 8 of Swords in reverse, you're going to come out of that energy where you're not sure what to do. You're going to realize that you have the answers. You just need to really think about what it is that you need to do and what options you have. So let's clarify this frivolity here. So yeah, some of you definitely want to go on some type of vacation. We have that clarified with the 9 of Cups. I'm sorry, clubs. The 9 of Clubs. So some of you, yeah, you trying to do everything you possibly can. I feel like some of you can be stretching your finances too thin. Some of you are justifying the reason why you should have this boat or why you should go on this vacation or why you should have this cruise. Some of you are justifying that, and then your challenges though, are you looking at your basic needs? Because I feel like with this number 16 here, where it talks about your thoughts, it's like it's a tower moment, waking you up. The number 16 represents a tower moment. So it's like the reality of the situation is right now you're not able to do that because you got to take care of your priorities. For some of you, your priorities aren't taken care of yet. For some of you, you need a place to stay. You're looking for a new apartment or a new home. Maybe you sold your home. Maybe you just came out of a separation. And so for some of you, you're looking for a place to stay. And so that's the priority right now. Or you have maintenance around your home or your businesses, your assets. You need help. Some of you may need a property manager. Yeah, we have that his thoughts clarified with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, see, the challenge is you being able to walk away from, you can't walk away from your responsibilities. You're not in a position to do that. So you have to figure out something else, because the 12th house deals with your creative imagination. It deals with your dreams. It deals with karma. It deals with forgiveness, baggage. So some of you, you may have put yourself in this situation because the 12th house talks about self-undoing. So you would have to work to get yourself out of this situation with the 8 of Swords in reverse. Clarify this 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so some of you, unfortunately, this is because you were maybe spending money frivolously. And so now there's a situation coming up, or now you may want to do something and it's not going to work for you, or it's going to take a lot longer than you expected to get what it is that you want. Clarify this 8 of Swords in reverse here for fire sign men. Thank you. 7 of Wands energy. Yeah, so you could be defending yourself because we got the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Wands energy and the 7 of Wands energy here. So this is all about you defending your right to have this, or you're feeling like, why can't I do this? I should be able to have this, and I'm not worrying about what anybody else has to say. So some of you, the challenge is some of you, I feel like what might have been going on is some of you were trying to keep up with the Joneses, is what I'm feeling here, and you're not able to, and that could be an ego thing here for you in reference to this. So some of you know you need to abandon that mentality because it's not going to do anything but take away from your necessities. Some of you, like I said, you've been in a position where you haven't, you've been very frivolous in general with your money. You've been spending it, giving it away, giving it to this one, that one, spending it here and there. And so now, the challenge is that you have a goal or you have something that you want to do and you're not able to do it because you have to get the money up to do it. Now, as far as your personal life, your personal life, your love life, your family life, we have the teddy bear. Okay, we have that clarified with conversations. The challenge in this situation here is the Ansus rune, number 4. This rune talks about communication, insight, knowledge, divination and enlightenment, seeking answers, banish fear with knowledge, improve communication from the mouth of God, spiritual clarity and wisdom, and acquiring the answers needed, clarified with the marriage card. So for some of you, okay, well, let's talk about the outcome first and then we'll get into it. So the outcome is that there's a challenge here with the square. So you're going to have a challenge here. So this is a situation that could create some tension. It stalls things. It sounds the alarm. It motivates you. This could be pressure. This could be something that frustrates you, demanding. This is a struggle for some of you. You may have to reorient yourself. This is something that eventually works out or you reconcile. And we have that clarified with the Knight of Swords energy. This is the Knight of Swords from my deck here. So definitely an issue with communication with someone. For some of you, you could be married. Maybe you and your person are not speaking right now. Because with this bear here, look, he's just sitting here, not saying anything. Just sitting here, just staring. So for some of you, this is your partner doing this or you're doing this. You're just staring. For some of you, you got people around you talking to you, talking about you as if you're not even in the room. I don't know if this is your family talking about you and what's going on with you and your partner, but you know how some people, they'll start talking about the situation and you're right there and it's like, hello, I'm in the room. So I feel like some of you are dealing with that as well. But it could be about, okay, are you going to be with this person? Are you going to marry this person? Some of you are looking for clarity in reference to, do I really want to be with this person? Do I want to marry them? Do I want to take it to the next level? Others of you, it could be about the fact that you and your person are not communicating. And the fact is that you're married and you're not communicating. So you're experiencing challenges with communication here is what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you, you could be talking to your friends or your family about this or listening to them, because the bear is just sitting there doing nothing. And then there's conversation going on. So you may have some people giving you some advice about what you should do. Maybe this is unwelcome advice. Okay. It could be people in your business. Oh, what's going on? You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. And I feel like there's an energy of people getting in your relationship and getting in your business. That's for some of you. So let's clarify this conversation energy. Okay, so we have the 7 of Diamonds. Yeah, some of you, you may be soliciting advice in reference to somebody that you want to be with, or maybe somebody you don't want to be with. Could be somebody that you want to marry or someone that you're married to. Maybe you're going through a divorce. That could be why some of you are looking for a place, and some of you are not able to spend the way you want to spend frivolously because of the fact that, maybe there's some court proceedings and, the priority goes to that first and taking care of that first. Some of you have some assets that you have to sell first, is what I'm getting. And you may not be communicating with your partner because you two could be in the process of breaking up or splitting up. And there's a division of assets that has to happen or occur. That's for some of you. For others of you, you're interested in somebody. There's somebody that you do want to be with. You're considering marriage, and you could be talking to your boys about it or your family about it, trying to figure out what the best step would be or how to communicate with this person. This person may be a distance from you. Or maybe you're considering how you should propose. What's this marriage energy? The death energy. Some of you want to end this marriage. So for some of you, it's about ending this connection. You're talking to people, your friends, your family members, people close to you, trying to figure out the plan, okay, in reference to how you get away from this. It's going to be a challenge here because you could be dealing with someone who may curse you out, or you guys don't have good communication as is. But maybe you're trying to figure out how to tell this person you don't want to be in this connection anymore. You don't want to be in this marriage anymore. You don't want this relationship anymore. And we have that clarified with the Four of Swords. Yeah, because once you move, you feel like once you move, some of you are trying to figure out how to move. So some of you are in this connection here. This is what the number one area was talking about. So some of you, you want to get away from here. You're not having fun at all. With the surprise card in reverse and the Six of Pentacles, it's a lot of work. Your partner could be very demanding. And ever since you've been with this person or you tried to stay with this person, there's been a lot of bad luck, financials are not good at all. That's the challenge in this situation. And it hasn't been for a long time. Some of you, if you're getting divorced or you're getting separated, it's going to take you a little bit to build yourself back up financially to where you were. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So yeah, you're going to have to, call on friends, family, to find out, get some advice to figure out what it is that you need to do. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. Others of you, it's like you're stressed out. You could be stressed out about this situation and you just want to get away and get a vacation, but you can't afford to because you could be in the middle of court proceedings or you're trying to save up your money so that you can move out of this connection for those of you who are living with someone. All right, that's what I got. So let's take a look at some divine timing here, see what's going on with this. Okay, so we got the next full moon, and that is in another week. When's the next full moon? I believe that's next week. When is next not full moon? Yeah, next full moon. Okay, yeah, that's not next week. That's about a month from now. I was thinking new moon because we just got done with the full moon in Capricorn last weekend. So it's going to be about a month from now. Okay, we will be in, I think we'll be in Leo season with the next full moon. But at any rate, we got a year ago. So, something went on significant in reference to any of these situations about a year ago. Let's get one more. So we have on your birthday. All right, so Aries, Leo, Sag. So for some of you, maybe you're trying to get out of this place by your birthday if you're a Leo. Or maybe you're, or you're a Sag, okay? Or maybe since your birthday in April, you've decided, that this is the end of things. Or, it could be any of these scenarios here. But these are the time frames that I got for you. So let's see. I was waiting for this to load in, but it's not loading. I don't know. My internet's been acting really crazy. And Mercury retrograde, the hardcore part of it is over, but we're still in the post-shadow period until July 6th. I always have problems in the post-shadow period. Always. That's why I emphasize that to you guys because, some of you think, oh, we're out of the water, but not really. Not all of us. Let's see what you're going to be spending money on this month, if you're going to be spending money. But if you're going to be getting money, where is it coming from? Let's see. So what's going on with your money? All right, so we have home repairs. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, some of you got, you got a lot of property you got to take care of, or you got things on your property that need to be repaired and be fixed, and it's going to cost you some money. And you may, for some of you, you may have to take out a loan, maybe a personal loan. Maybe you need to speak. That's why with the 12th house here, or the 11th house here is talking about talking to a friend. Maybe a friend will be generous and give to you with the King of Cups. So there's either a friend of yours, somebody you're associated with, or someone that you're in an organization with that if you go and speak to them, they would help you out when it comes to your home repairs or trying to figure out what you want to do with your house. Okay, we have time. We have time to find a job, a new job, or a part-time job. So yeah, for some of you, your financial situation, the only thing you can do is take care of your priorities, or you can barely take care of your priorities. So if that's the case, this is why you're not able to go on vacation or buy a boat or go on a cruise or go fishing, because some of you don't have the money to do it. You just have the money barely to take care of your situation. So you're going to need to get a part-time job or get a new job to help pay your bills. And then we got toys. Yeah, see, some of you want to buy a boat. This is what I was saying here with the career, money, and finance. Some of you want to buy a boat, or you want to take a boat out. Some of you may want to go to, a park of some sort. You may want to take your kids to a park. You may want to go to an amusement park, someplace fun. But I feel the energy of you wanting to do something fun, but it's going to cost you some money. And for some of you, you don't have it because you're bogged down with all the bills at your house. And that's what's taking up all the money. Some of you have a nice, you have nice property, and it costs to be the boss. So, that's something that you're going to have to pay for, unfortunately. Some of you may need a part-time gig. Some of you may be able to find somebody to do your home repairs if you ask around and talk to a friend, or talk to some people who are in organizations that you're in, or maybe somebody you work with. If you let people know what's going on or what you're looking for, you may end up meeting somebody who will be able to help you out. Oh, my cousin does, this. He does that type of work. I'll reach out to him. He did my house. La, 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 woo, 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 right? So let's see what we got for love. For those of you who are in romantic scenarios and romantic situations. I know some of you are coming out of a marriage or coming out of a relationship, and you're wanting to move out from where you are, and you're talking with your family and friends on, what you can do as far as what kind of plan you're going to put in place. So we have, new love or recommitment to love is developing. Maybe you're leaving this connection because you want to go be with someone else. That's for some of you. For others of you, you could just be running into someone from the past who's coming back around, and maybe you two want to give it another chance. Or maybe you want to give it another chance. Maybe this other person does. Okay? We have wait. The timing is not quite right. So for some of you, this could be what the financial situation is talking about. You're not able to quite move yet because you have to, get your finances. Maybe, you were overwhelmed in the connection that you were in with the property and everything that you guys own together, and it was taking all your money. And now that you want to make moves and you want to, you may want to leave, you got to figure out alternative methods. So the timing is not quite right yet for some of you. Let's get one more for love for my fire sign men. All right, well, we got these 3 or 4. Trust. It's safe to trust in the situation. So some of you, you just need to follow your gut and your instincts to do what it is that you want to do. Listen to yourself. You can get all the advice you need from your friends and your family and whatever they suggest, but run it against your higher self first, right? You have different pages. Like, you two are definitely on different pages. Like I said, for some of you, we have the death card here with the marriage. That's the challenge. The challenge is you ending this marriage without, having to have an all drawn out war with this person. You want to do it peacefully, but you two are just not on the same page anymore. And it's difficult for you to deal with, but, for some of you, acceptance is the key here. Everything happens for a reason. Some of you could have been with a past life lover, or this person that you could be coming back to, or this new person you could be meeting could be a past life lover. All right? So that's what we got for love. Let's get you some advice. All right, so my fire sign men, what messages of advice do we have for them? Messages of advice. 1, 2, one more, please. Okay. Nope, just one more, not 3 more. Thank you. All right. So we have Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. It came out in reverse. Some of you are not listening to your intuition at all. You're not trusting what the universe is telling you. Where'd that card go? We just had it. There it is. Trust. You're not listening to your higher self. Let Spirit be your guide. You're not doing that. 3 + 2 is 5. There's a mist of change. There's change going on here. So when you're going through this transformation, again, the best thing for you to do is you can hear what everybody else is saying, but listen to your intuition, your gut. We have Whale Spirit. It says trust in the great mystery. Again, I feel like some of you, you're not listening. I don't know. You're getting advice from other people and you're not listening. Maybe these people are trying to get you to stay. Maybe you stayed too long and these people are trying to convince you to stay. The challenge is you really want to leave. So this card came out in reverse. Okay. So we have 5 + 6, which is 11. The number 11 in reverse, that talks about, the justice energy in reverse. That could talk about divorce, or it could talk about a karmic partnership being over. Again, some of you are the past life lover. Okay. You guys are on different pages. And it's time to accept that. Some of you have a difficult time accepting it. Let's get one more. Or, this person may have a difficult time accepting it. Here we go. So, okay, koi fish spirit. There's always enough. That's clarified in reverse. So for some of you, you're staying with this person because of the financial prosperity. Okay, we did have the 6 of coin here. Okay, this person, you can do whatever you want. It's like that's your playground, so to speak. But the challenge is that, you want to leave the situation. You're going to have to save money from scratch. For some of you, your partner was the main breadwinner. And so now you're leaving this person and you're concerned about leaving. So some of you stayed because you didn't know if you would have enough money. Or maybe this person stayed with you because without you, they have to start from the ground up. So I get a lot of energy of trying to save money so that you can take care of your priorities, so that you can move out. But this card came out in reverse because maybe some of you are still sticking around because the the money is here. But we know 3 plus 6 is the number 9. That's the number 9 major arcana is the Hermit. So the Hermit separates himself. So this is in reverse. So you're not separating yourself like Spirit is telling you. So some of you are just really just not listening to your higher self right now. I don't know if those people who are talking to you with the conversation, if they're trying to convince you to leave or if they're trying to convince you to stay against what you really want to do. But be careful the advice you follow. All right, because all things, what does it say? All that glitters is not gold. This came out in reverse. All right, so this means that you already found out what this was all about. This is 16, the Tower card, number 16. So actually, some of you are trying to avoid a disaster. So I feel like some of your friends are trying to get you to stay with this person. You crazy? Don't leave her. She got money, or this and that and that. Or if you're the one who makes all the money, man. So if you leave her, she gonna take you to court. It's cheaper to keep her. Whatever the conversation is, but you're definitely in between worlds right now. You definitely want to get out of this situation. That's for sure, for sure. Let's get you one more and we'll wrap this up. What we got going on for my fire sign men? Yeah, you halfway out the door. We're just going to take the one. Yeah, see? Co-create with spirit. Listen to your intuition and you'll be able to get up out the situation. So whoever's trying to keep you from getting out of the situation, you can hear what they have to say, because you value their opinion, I'm assuming. But it could also be gossip and slander as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be people who are concerned about you, who are talking in reference to this situation. They could be talking about the fact that you left your person or your person is leaving you, and for whatever reason. It could be a lot of gossip. And so it could be about your person messing around on you. Or it could be about you messing around on your person. It could be a couple different things. But that's what I got for you. If you guys need a personal, I'm at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. Thank you so much for checking out the reading. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Take care. Fire sign men.